Hi, good evening. Viewers, I, Suresh Rajanayar, welcome you on behalf of our channel, Miss Time. And in this channel, we bring a lot of sports persons from all over the world to discuss their glory, their success, their challenges, their efforts, their struggles, and how they come up and how they cope with the pressures and all. This time, we are fortunate to have a very celeb sports person from Germany who was the ex-technical director of PSG, the famed football organization in the world. So we directly will go to the person concerned. Hi, Arsenio Godinho. Welcome you on the board.
Yeah, thank you very much to having me for your
Right.
podcast.
Now we need to have your introduction from your side only to our viewers, just in a brief, maybe in a couple of sentences. How do you describe yourself?
Yeah, my name is Arsenio Godinho. I live in Germany and I'm born here. My parents are from India, so it's for me an honor to be on your show. And yeah, I'm 32 years old and I'm doing coaching in football since like I'm 16.
Okay. So it's good to know that you are born out of Indian parents.
Yes,
Which part of India?
Pune and Goa.
Goa. Oh, okay. You must be knowing this Dempo Sports Club and Salgaonkar Sports Club there
Yes,
when you were
yes,
growing up.
a little bit. I was watching a little bit, but I didn't had the time to look much what they do.
Yeah. Now let us say my first dribbling question to you: how did you pick up the sports, football as a child?
It is, yeah, it's difficult. I'm born in the 90s, and in Germany was very difficult to live and to come as a, I would say now, uh, it's not rudely, but like as a black guy in a German town, yeah, a small town where not lots of abroad people live. So for me, it was difficult because my parents was talking a lot in English with me, and yeah, it was very hard to get the connection with the people there. So I was trying and trying a lot of parts, and then I came to the football.
Mm-hmm.
And football was a main part because Germany is a football country
Yes.
where soccer is over everything, all sports.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah, with a very young age, I had a connection with the football because everybody plays football. So I went to my local club in my hometown, and there I started the football playing. And then I was not the best player, but I was a player who has lots of interest to knowing about the sports. And in the age of 16, the boss of the local club came and told me, hey, do you want to train a team? So first I said, oh, I don't know if it is something for me, but I told, come on, it's a challenge, let's try it. And over the years in my local team, my personality and everything about football was more. So I was very successful with the team. For a local small team, it was very good. Um, so that another clubs was interested for me. Yeah,
Okay. Correct. So nice. Which part of Germany are you?
I'm from Düsseldorf.
Oh, okay. Because I was there in Germany quite a couple of decades back in
Yeah.
Horem and Cologne.
Oh, Cologne. Yeah, Cologne is next to Düsseldorf,
Cologne is a
but
very,
the Düsseldorf people don't love Cologne.
that's a nice place. Very big
Yeah,
junction.
yeah, lots of students. Yeah, it's a Cologne is a football uh, city. Yeah, everything is
Okay.
going only off Erste FC Köln. It's very crazy there.
Correct. Now tell me one thing, which at this age, young age, you started playing and then suddenly you jumped on to coaching and manager and technical director. How come that transformation took place?
Yeah, in the young age, I was working only for local clubs,
Yeah,
low league, and everything like that. No? And I would say I had to give lots of, you know, guys my age, they had a different kind of interest. Yeah, that means there was going lots of like there lots of friends of me was still playing. Yeah, lots of friends of me, they had a different kind of interest. Yeah, like how lifestyle is
right.
around in the young age. And I was saying every time, one day I'm going to get that what I want to not to be down, I want to be here up. So it was the encouragement. My parents are not so involved in football, so it was for me difficult. Yeah, but they have seen that I was crazy and crazy about football. Yeah, I came out of school, I went play football.
Uh,
I was reading books about football. So it was like, it was step by step, and I done the right decision at the right time. And as I was now, how old I was like 28, 29. I joined the academy in Germany from
yeah,
PSG. And that was like very yeah, it was like for me an honor to work with them. Yeah, but I was not directly technical director.
hmm,
I was first a coach by them. I was a assistant coach. From the assistant coach, I become to a head coach, and from the head coach, the people, the management saw, okay, this guy has lots of knowledge about the football thing with young youth players, and I had a good hand for it. So
okay,
then they put me to the technical director
great.
position.
Now, what was your profile there as a technical director? Searching the talents and getting the players from their club to this club. It's not the right word, but poaching is also there. A player who plays in the other game, you get him into our team. So how was that, persuading power you developed?
I tell you, really, it was so difficult for me.
Difficult,
It was so difficult for me to give the position as coach, yeah, to give it up with the youth players now, uh, and it was now as technical director with philosophy, with the didactic, and with the methodology of the French football
yeah,
to bring it to Germany,
correct.
because I had the schooling before start off, before I went to Germany to make it. Um, it was very, very difficult for me to adults, coaches, to explain their how they have to coach,
Correct.
because German coaches and the German football, yeah, they say this is our way to play football. Is there another type of another mentology, or it's for us, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, so it was for me very, very difficult to make them understand, a in different countries there are different kind of parts. Like Germany is very tactical.
Yeah,
Yeah, everything goes about tactical stuff. Yeah, more team building. How, and in France it was more like to get the individual player. Yeah, I every time when I have the opportunity, people ask me why, how is the difference. I would say, like, if you see the German squad, yeah, you don't have no Messi or Ronaldo. You don't have that individual player who makes stuffs in game which the opinion coach can't train it. Yeah,
yeah,
but you have a Thomas Müller. Yeah, he is like a typical German player who who has a knowledge, who has that instinct. We call it an instinct Fußballer. We call it in Germany. Who has he brings everything what the German football wants, like tactically, from the intelligence, and from the skills. Yeah, he's like, and PSG and the French football is want to make more this next Ronaldo, next Messi. Yeah, look at the young players and give them the develop to have a space where they can freely do the decision without that the coach goes and tells you, hey, you have to play that and that, or it's a bit kind of different. Yeah, I can't talk too much about the philosophy and mentology because it's it's a strict part of where I can't talk too much about it.
Right. That's a trade secret, maybe.
Yeah.
Trade secret. You cannot talk much about that. But one
Yeah.
thing you have must have observed in your career as a coach as well as the player and the manager, director, the French football is very much different from German football. Because I have seen couple of games. I'm following a lot of World Cup games. You know, French people, they are more attacking and aggressive, while German plays as a team, and the coordination is very good. Is it?
Yeah,
right?
it's for me. It was very interesting to see how different it. I was now in Poland, to look how the mentology is, how they work. It's kind of different. We play football. Football is the same, and the football is more. It's like different kind of language, but if you sit them all on the table and we talk about football, everybody will understand it.
Correct.
So it's the point how you explain it to them, and you said a very good, like the France football, lots of attacking. It's a one-on-one situation.
Yeah.
It's about speed. It's about one-on-one. It goes lots of technique parts. Where you try to develop the player to say, hey, you can't train this. You can't train it because there's a different kind of pressure what you put on the training session. There's a one-on-one situation that are situation you can't train it before. Yes, you can train some situation, but not all situation. If football would be like that, then all the tactic was very easier to read. That's why players like Ronaldo, Vinicius, and much more players, they go to one-on-one situation. They have speed. They have the very good athletic performance. And the German football, our slogan in Germany is Die Mannschaft. It's called in English the team. That is the part where we say, hey, we want more the ball. So long the ball is by us, you can't do a goal. So that would be the kind of difference, what I would say.
Correct. Now, as a technical director, you were working earlier. So, what was the main principle and the objective of the selection of the players, or how do you cope up with that philosophy?
It was very difficult in Germany. We had got lots of shitstorm, about that the German Football Association, is it the local clubs? They told, hey, PSG, because Germans, they search mistakes. They don't want new stuffs here because they thought, hey, PSG is coming now to Germany. Okay, they want to get our talents. They want to take our talents away. But it was not like that. It is very difficult to take a German player, youth player, and to put it to PSG. It was not so easy because there are some rules, that you can only take a player with 16 under contract properly. You can give him a trial in PSG, but then you have to be 100% sure that it works, because it's a kind of different process in that part. So lots of people don't understand it and told, oh no, they're going to take our kids at that end. We had lots of trials in our academy where the players came. The head coaches was responsible to choose their players for their team. It was on one day in a week. We do like a trial, then of lots of clubs. The players came, but the coaches could pick up that player. Then if the coach says, okay, that player I want to try in our academy, because if we was separating it, at the beginning you couldn't do a trial with the team.
Yeah.
Could do first a trial on another day where only 4, 5, 10 children was there who was trying with you, and we had some exercise where we could look the technique, the first touch, the mentology, how's the physics, athletic parts, and then the coach could like select them. The biggest problem was only that was at the beginning. At last, we had to invite them to the academy because in the COVID situation in Germany, we have lost lots of players because it was for me the hardest time. It was that time where I became technical director because before that the technical director said at the COVID time, I won't do it anymore. Yeah. So for me, it was very difficult to make a plan offside of the playground. Yeah. And I had to do lots of Zoom meetings where I have told then the athletic parts of the trainer to make coaching via Zoom. And we had a good lots of children who has done it. And I was very glad as we could go on the pitch. So at that point, everything was different in Germany. For me, it was everything. That means the players had to come. You had more work.
Yeah.
Because in a COVID situation, you have to look, do they have COVID? How long did they have like a pause to the sports? I had to write down everything, every player, what time he was there. So it was so difficult that you couldn't put your mind on the pitch. Yeah. Slowly it left. Yeah. And then I had no players, so I had to build a complete new team. Yeah. And there I had the great opportunity to have a very good players. Yeah. And I'm a coach. Yeah. I come lots up in motivation. My biggest idol as trainer, as coach was Jürgen Klopp. The expression, how he gives it on the pitch, the way he discusses, how he's standing it. That I was trying because you have hundreds of players. When you got luck from 100 players, maybe one can do it in Germany to the top.
Okay.
But in other players, it is so difficult to try them to teach them, hey, football is good, football is brilliant, but you have to still look at your studies because you have to have a plan B. And I tried them to give them the opportunity to have fun, to learn, and give them still the mentality of if it doesn't work and if I can't no more,
right,
I have to look at my school works. And that was the main part where I got lots of children because I needed. I tried my best to give lots of players the opportunity. More players did after they came to the academy, the jump in the higher teams in Germany. Yeah, but in the youth.
Right.
But still, it is very hard.
Yeah. Very hard. Yeah. No, you took up the technical director as in 2021, I believe so.
I think so, 21. I'm not yet sure 100% because
21. I think that was the COVID time and you had a horrible time. But tell me one thing: when you scouting the talents, when you go to all over the country and then you scout the talent and bring it to the academy and then train them, coach them, and push them to the higher level. Is that the profile you are also looking into?
No, I didn't want to.
Okay.
Because in a COVID situation, I have you must know I did it first 100% only football, but as the COVID situation was there, for me it was difficult. So I knew I won't get I can't live from it. So I have told for myself, okay, I need another job next to it. So, but I didn't want to leave the sports. So I did. I worked at the orthopedic. I'm official I did the schools and everything in as a medical assistant. Yeah,
Okay.
because of the part of that I say, hey, we work with legs, with arms, with the body, and that was that where I say, okay, I will get now more information about the medical stuff to put it in your training to know how the muscles works, how the bones works, at which age you can train this and that. It was very interesting for me. It was a great experience, and I still till today I still work at that part. That's why on your question, if I went to the no, I didn't went. It couldn't. You
No.
couldn't do that.
But
That's why we
you
were.
did all other aspects of the coaching, like, you go to medicals and all those things you have done. The point is,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and you must have scouted some talents, and then they have went on to become German players. Is there anybody names?
You have to see the academy is since last year. I think so. Last year I left the club and I had it only U15 players. So they are still now on in the clubs. So till they are 18, it will take time.
Yeah.
So I I had it unbelievable. My U15 last no before I had a U13 last year. Before that, I had the U15. The U15 team, our, the full team is split it in the high clubs like Fortuna Düsseldorf, uh, Alemannia Aachen, and bigger names. They all play there. I hope the parents and the children. I did a renewing with them. I met them like 2-3 months ago, and there was because for me it is important. You're not only coach. You're like a bit. It was a very family.
Family
It
time.
was very family.
Correct,
The
correct.
full thing. So um, I hope so, and I'm very sure if they have the mentality and the head works how I work with them and they do it in a bigger club. I hope that the one or another player could make it to the top. I'm
No.
very sure. I had a goalkeeper who was in the story. I just tell you the story about my goalkeeper. My goalkeeper, he didn't. I have seen him on the street. Yeah, he was playing, and I was seeing how he was falling on a stone to catch a ball, and I thought this guy is a freak. I thought, how can with the short pants and without any good equipment with the hand glove? I brought him, I took him, and he was one of the main parts of my team, and he did it on the top level. I hope he had now a knee injury, but he was like very impressive. Yeah, and I was working with very young players,
Yeah.
very young players, because I knew with the elderly players, I gave that to the my head coach because I told him, "You teach them. I want with the younger because the younger players was more interested.
Correct.
Elderly players they had a different kind of mindset. There was different kinds of parts next to the school and the football where it was very difficult to give them the opportunity, because lots of players would say, okay, I don't know if I want to play still football. And that's why it was very good that I played trade with youngers.
Right, 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 right. But in your course, during your stint with the PSG, have you come across any celebrity players like Messi and then Ronaldo or any Miller? Miller is from your country only.
Yeah. um, um, yes, I had it. Um, During I was in PSG, we had it one big, so like one time in a year, a technical meeting with all technical directors of the about the full country. This is Korea or Brazil, England, Canada. There was all there for a week where we have learned how the structure is in the youth football in PSG.
Mhm.
So we had schooling with the top coaches from PSG self, and we had the opportunity to look the training for the first team. Yeah, I had the opportunity to talk with Julian Draxler, and for me, it was interesting with a German player to talk how he thinks about the football, how he cares about it. Maybe like I was hoping maybe he could come to our academy because he was living in a year. But it was very difficult because they got no time. They got no time for us, yeah.
Right.
But of course, they took the time to make some pictures. I was at the time where Messi just signed for PSG, yeah. I could see him training. It was very interesting to see him train, yeah, because this guy is incredible. He's incredible what he does at the training pitch, at the last session where they was playing against another. It was a great experience. I'm very thankful about PSG to give me the opportunity to go there, to learn there, stay there. I was living there, and I played table tennis versus Kylian Mbappe with Ethan Mbappe.
Oh.
Yeah, at the campus. I played with him table tennis. He win. I don't understand why he win, but he win. It was it was very good. It was a great experience.
As a sports person, you should know to ease off the pressure. You should play other faculties of the sport like badminton, football. When a football player is there, he plays chess, he plays table tennis, he's having a swimming. So to release off the pressure of the game, you should be playing other games also.
You're right. I played table tennis. I played high table tennis. I played lots. Before I came to football, I was playing table tennis. Yeah. But I was a guy who was when I start something, I wanted to be the best, and it was like, yeah,
that's the motto.
Yeah, it was for me a problem because table tennis was the sports where I knew only I can do the mistakes. So if I fail, the team won't have any problems. Of course, you go as a team, but you play a one-on-one situation where you're responsible for your part of the team. Yeah? So, and that was for me very difficult because I wanted to play the sports what everybody plays, because when I was with my friends I was at the table tennis match, they didn't understand what I do there. Yeah. So to explain them, hey, I have played this, and it was very easier was with football. As I start with football and playing football,
right,
it was for me easier to connect with people. Yeah, that's with table tennis.
Table tennis. That's one fantastic one. I think this time in the Olympics, Germany played up to the finals.
I didn't look all match. I only looked 2 matches, yeah, of Germany, and both matches they lost. So it was not a good opinion where I looked.
Right. Good. Now, let me ask you one thing, because you're such a young coach and technical director yourself, but still, I would like to ask this question. Suppose if you want to give advice to the young budding, football talents, what the one factor or the qualities one should have?
If I had one opportunity, it would be to look with which people you have around yourself.
Right.
Because the most people I have seen, top talents, what I have seen, they all have lost football, and they had such a talent that was so successful, but with the wrong friends around yourself, and without the faith, because friends will push you every time down.
Correct.
Because they say, hey, what you want to do there, stay with us. When you are around of these people, you won't be successful. That's why I say, if you are in a room with lots of doctors, you will learn how to think and work like a doctor.
Correct.
if you're in a room with lots of people who who don't give interest, they're not like they they say, oh, my life is like, oh, not good, and this, and they have a very negative energy, you will be automatic like that. So choose yourself which circle. Keep the circle small, stay at yourself, be focused on yourself. Yeah, you have to have the mindset to be the best. If you have that mentality, and that means like get up early, work hard, regeneration, study, read a book, start to go out, and of course you have to have a little bit enjoyment in life, but that you can have when you're already on the top. So the first years will be hard, but then you have a very good life. So keep the circle small and stay focused. That I could only say.
Fantastic, fantastic. Very well said. Keep away the negative things out of your life and always have a positive mindset. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's not every time easy.
It's not easy, but actually,
It is not easy because
you
football.
tend to become victim of all these things, unwanted things, and then you go
Yeah,
away from your target.
yeah, because to come on the top, it was for me very difficult because
Right.
once you're a foreigner in Germany, it's a bit hard because it's like you're different. You're different. You have a different mindset.
Right.
Yeah, I'm German. Yeah, I have a German past, but my blood I can't say it's German. It's Indian. Yeah,
Right.
and a part is Portuguese too. So
Right.
it's a mix. And for me, it's important. I have struggled a lot. Yeah, there was situation I was at the ground, and I thought, no, I can't go back. I can't go back. But there was that one little part of me would say, you can't give up now. You have to. All people who was hating me, they made me only stronger. They made me stronger to show them. And now these all people want to be my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. First when I was walking through the street, they changed the street. Yeah. Now they come to me to say hello. So now I got that what I wanted at last of my day.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. Very well
And
said. Very well said. Now tell me, Arsenio, what is your present occupation now? Are you out of the technical director? Then you are.
no,
Presently, what you're busy up?
yeah, after when your journey, your enjoyment of football goes smaller and smaller, that it becomes work, then you're on the top level. And that was a part because my private life was only football. I had no private life.
Right.
Yeah, and I had to make a decision. Yeah, I could do this more and more and more and struggle and struggle and struggle. It is not everything perfect. Yeah, even you see a big club name. Yeah, it's not every time perfect. Yeah, there also is lots of dark sides. Yeah, where you have as a technical director that time you had to do. There are lots of clients that was not happy with me. They say, hey, you told that and that, and that was lots of stuff because I'm a guy, I want to make everybody happy, but you can't do it. Yeah, and I had to make a decision. Yeah, to stop football because I couldn't see no more football. I was at a point that I said I can't do it anymore. I can't see football. I'm a big supporter from Borussia Dortmund. I couldn't look football on TV because it was like mindset. It's like it was very difficult for me. So I stopped, and then I thought I need time for myself.
Right.
So I went then out. I went to Italy. Had like a journey. I because in the years where I was like PSG, I didn't went to vacation because there was every time anything Yeah, you have to be directly on the phone, and then you got no time.
Right.
So I got a lot of impunity to do, and then I went like for vacation, and I did like 8 months like pause, and then one guy called me up and told me, "Hey, I have a project for you." And then I was sitting there, so oh my god, not again, one more project. I can't do this anymore. And he gave me the opportunity because he knew, okay, you can only get Arsenio if the project is interesting. And I was interested in women's football, so I went from men's football to the women's football, and was in the youth. And I did a new project. I was working there.
Okay.
And that was that I was doing now. And then I stopped it, and I just said for myself, I have such a good experience. I have learned a lot in my life, and now I want to just give local teams my experience to them, because I 100% know that those players who never would get the opportunity to train on the top level, because in Germany it's like if you go to the local team, there will be parents who are coaches. Yeah, there are some kids who are coaches, like how I started. Yeah, the next project I can't talk too much about it. It's like we're going to put the normal training on a different kind of level with different kind of documentation of with players and everything. So maybe some higher clubs had requested me, so I have to wait till it's official, because I won't say anything because of the last experience with PSG. It was very difficult here, so I thought I will just wait on. Look, I have to think over it. Will be a different kind of international club what has interest, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do this again. Yeah, so it's very. I have to think about it.
Right, and that's issue, correct. Like taking up the top level club or the academy, it is a challenging one.
It's very challenging. The problem is like if you do like that project, you have lots of haters.
Right.
And if you're successful and you got you get lots of eyes on yourself, no? You got more people who doesn't like it, and they will do everything to destroy your private situation and everything. So better think over it, because I'm now 32. I don't need all that stress. I have my job. I just want to have again fun, and I want to live the football. What was in the past 2 years was not so.
Right.
So I'm very glad that I was working every time for other people's. Yeah, give them my knowledge, what I have learned. Yeah, it's time that I have to be my own boss, to make my own decision where I'm 100% behind it, and not the plans and the ideas from other people, and I'm not 100% behind it. So that's the point.
But you'll be restricted yourself to only Germany, or outside Germany also you'll be looking into?
Yeah, it's a great question, because last week I have a talk with a guy. Maybe there was a guy a little far away near India somewhere. If you see the World Cup, in the last World Cup, like in that, there was some context. We have to look what will come. I hope it will work. Yeah, but we have to look first.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, it is very difficult, because I would love to talk about it. Yeah, maybe if it is 100% everything works how I want it, then we can talk about it, and then
I can again at that time.
Yeah, 100%. Because I like to share my experience. I want to share my experience for younger coaches, because I had lots of contact via Instagram with coaches in India too. where they told me, "Hey, what can you say to me? What kind of training do you do?" And it was a very good
Good.
experience to look how the condition is in other cities and lands. So it was great to see it. So I love to share it, because everything to behold only for yourself is like boring, because the the joy to share and to give something from yourself, you not everything, yeah, but a little bit. And I think it's good for me and good for the people.
Good for the people, football lovers, they will get some technical guidance from you, you know, how to go about it, how to manage it, and how to officiate it, or all those things. Like you said, you last World Cup in that Gulf country where Messi won the World Cup.
Yes.
You were there at that time, I think.
No, I was not there. I was not there,
Uh-huh.
because now I know that. I must say it was the time where football was not on that point what it was.
Mhm.
There was lots of politician decision, and in Germany, in the media, was very everything like against the team, and normally wise we should not watch it. I have my own opinion. So if I come now, suppose uh, the politic and the way how they live in Qatar is there. It's everything okay? Is there? How I live is my part. So I have but respect, because suppose I come to your house and you say, "Hey, you have to take off your shoes when you come in my house." Yeah, then I have to say, "Okay." Then I take off my shoes. But if I come to you and tell, "No, what is this bullshit?" I never take off my shoes when I go to the house, in the house. Why should I do it? That's a point where I say we have to have more respect. Yeah,
Right. Right.
even it's a bit new country, it have to develop. Yeah, because Qatar is not so long, so give them time to have the experience, to grow up. And that was the point where I should say I was very, of course, I was not with all politic decision was confirmed that I say, but that's opinion. I behold it for me. I don't talk about it. Yeah, and that's the point that mess up football extraordinary. Yeah, and that politic goes in the normal smaller club, and that's like it becomes hate. Hate becomes war, and
Right.
that we don't want. We don't want it. So that's why I say all this political, because football is going to become more and more political, and that I don't like, and that's the way. That's why I don't want to hear. I want to
Right.
have again fun. I go to my local clubs. I work with them, because they have these problems. No, they have different kind of problems. Yeah. So
Problems will always be there. Everywhere
of
the
course,
problems will be there. But I have seen over the way, many countries or many sporting federations or associations, politics takes over the sportsman. It happens in
yes.
India also. In everywhere it is like that. Politics is, taking the control, dominant role in the sporting bodies. That's why
Yeah, the
the
money,
yeah,
the,
correct.
the money. It's going only on money and
Power, yeah,
standard. Yeah, it
correct.
is the power. Money got in the football such a power. Yeah. Um, I would say, of course, I'm a bit expensive. Of course, I say, but I'm like, if you go in Germany, we say, no, if you go to the petrol station,
Hmm.
the water will cost you like €3. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
if you go to a normal supermarket, it's €1. So I say I'm the word of a water of the petrol station. So it's the life has changed, because the people think because of your kind, you're dumb. Yeah. And then they take more advantage because you're very kind, you're very respectful. They take your advantage.
Correct.
Then have to stop. I said I won't do it no more, because they take more than they want more as I give, and they don't respect. They think, "Oh, he's dumb, let's use him." Yeah, no, that I don't do. That's why I have my prize, and that's why I understand that the football is like this going on, because these people see the guys on top. They see how they earn, and they say, "I want to have the same lifestyle." But
Right.
there we have to get free from it, because that is a different kind of league where lots of people like us won't come in, because it only goes with vitamin A and B, where you can go up. Yeah. And how much money you have. Yeah. If you see lots of footballers who are footballer became, yeah, they have the background of a good family with lots of money. It is like that. The fairy tale story of the guy who was on the street and went high. Yes, of course, these stories are still there, but it is no more like that how it was before.
Right. I do agree. Like in this game, in your football language, if you say you have to dribble past the negative people and all those haters and kick your ambitions to the proper goal.
Yes,
Always dribble past. Right.
yes, of course. But you have to have the right people who give
Yeah.
you the ball back to
Yes.
score the goal. It's
Score a
not
goal.
a one
It's,
match.
it's not a
It,
one man show. It's a team
it's
sport.
not a one. It's a team sport.
It's a team. We should have surrounded by all positive mindset people around you and ambitious people. That's the motto of the life is like that one.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's just because that's why people say to me, if I do the one-on-one coaching, that I talk a lot, because I say, listen, these youth players, yeah, you send them to me, I train them, and you give them some light, and you tell, yeah, you're going to become a professional soccer player. But these players, they are like in their own film that they don't understand. What is if it doesn't work? What for opinion? Yeah, and I try to catch those players to make their mindset like, yes, of course, if with hard struggling everything, you can do it. Yeah, but have an option B. Yeah, the option B is the school. Do your school, do
right.
your football, because the higher you go, that's cleverer you have to be. That means you need the school. And if you don't understand the school now, you won't understand the football the higher you go. So it's a win-win situation. Huh?
That's always goes together. Education is always plays a vital role in shaping the human character.
Yes.
So, any plans of India touring or India coaching, something like that coming up in future?
Um, I did just now my OCI. That was
Okay.
the first thing what I did now. Yeah. Um, it's a bit difficult with the OCI to get it, the Indian OCI. So I'm planning to come to India, because I was very, very long time ago. I was there. I want to meet the family, everything, and I want to, of course, get connected with lots of people, because I know that the Indian league. I little bit I watch, but I don't watch too much, because the times where they play, mostly I sleep. So it's a difficult. Um, but I have talked with one or another guy from Mumbai FC. But I want to go. But if I'm there, I don't know these people. I have contact, yeah, of course, but I don't know if they are interested. Yeah, so I have to look. Let me go there maybe for vacation, 2 weeks, and
Yeah, yeah.
if there's some good plans are there, and they tell, hey, we want to work with you, why not? No problem.
Fantastic, fantastic. If you come to Mumbai, then you please call us. We'll
Yes,
definitely, happy
yeah,
to
yeah,
meet you.
because yeah, but because
Definitely
my
happy to meet
family,
you.
my family lives
Right.
in Mumbai.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so of course,
Fantastic, fantastic. When is that plan?
I am. I want to come in the winter,
Winter. Okay.
in December, because there the heat is not
Yeah,
so
not
high.
much, not much. Yeah, correct.
But,
It's
but
cool.
because of,
Cool.
exactly
Yeah,
that.
as per compared to your country, the Germany and in December here we are cool.
Yeah.
Little bit. That's right. Fantastic. Now, as per your coaching and all those things going on, any ambitions to lead the country
Ambition to
or
live
coach? As a coach.
as a coach. I have think about it a lot, because first of all, I'm born here in Germany. I have lived here in Germany. I love Germany. lot, because without Germany, I wouldn't be that guy who I'm now in front of the camera.
Right.
And it's difficult to leave your past here and go somewhere else. Of course, it would give me a new experience to learn how it is in other countries, how to coach. Would be very interesting for me to settle down fully. There must lots of things have to be clear, and it have to be that I say it's worth it to go the step. But the only thing what stops me to do it is football is a very dirty business. Today you're top, tomorrow you're flop, you're out. So then I was 2 years in a foreign country, tried my best, and then I'm out, and I come back to Germany and I have nothing. And then I have to build me again everything here. So I'm very careful about it to make a decision to go to abroad. For 2-3 weeks to make a camp, or to make like short tournament that I go from one city to another, to look, to talk, to exchange yourself. Of course, yes, maybe a good business plan with them to do, where I can help them from Germany, and we can make like extensions with players, and that all give them trials or whatever. Of course, it's possible, but you have to be 100% behind it. And in the moment, I'm not 100% behind it, because I have seen too much dirty stuffs that I would say my life is good. I'm very happy. As I left PSG, my private situation is much better became, and since then I'm doing my own thing. It's for me easier to look forward. The mindset of myself have changed.
Right.
Only because somebody shows me the money with a big amount, it won't. It was as a youngster, it was great. When somebody, I thought, of course, give me the money. I will work. But I'm a guy. I work hard. I work hard for the money. It's okay. But now I have a situation that I say no. I know I won't bend no more for money for anybody. So that's what I can say for the younger. Hard work means success. Hard work is success. Other else you can't do anything.
That's perfectly said. Perfectly said. Now the point is, what I was asking you is, suppose you have to, maybe in a couple of years or something, you are given the assignment of the coaching the German team, national team. When is the dream coming true?
No. That is a very absurd dream. I would say, as kid, I would say dreams are one of the best things what you can have as person. If you don't have dreams, you don't have life.
Correct.
And a dream, but the problem is a dream to became it real is very difficult, because you have to see like German national team. It's like I'm a small guy. If you look a pyramid, I'm the small guy down. I'm not the up, and I won't come up. Maybe if I was 18 and I was sitting in front of you, I would say yes, I will do it. I will make it. But I was in this professional football. If football starts that you have no joy on the sports, then you know that you're in a professional. And that was what I learned, that the joy, the passion of football, what I had as I was in a professional, it was for me like, hey, what's going on here? You see lots of dark side, you see lots of good side, but what it stays by you is the experience. And I made the experience, yeah, higher you go up, that's so difficult was life. And football was a part of my life, which was filled with joy. And if I see that I won't get no more joy and my health and everything else around me, family, friends, um, I missed it. I missed everything. So I won't change it again to make it um, on that level. Yeah, that's why I would say national team, of course.
No.
First of all, it's not. Yeah, of course. If somebody calls, of course I would say yes, but I don't think so that it would be ever happen.
Okay. You don't know, but any miracle can happen anytime. Let us hope always, like what you're saying is, you're giving the intention that, you already crossed that halfway mark of the football ground.
Yeah.
So remaining,
Yeah, of course, but you should not, the people, if they see me, they only see PSG. They see PSG and they say, yeah, that was the technical director from PSG. I said it once, there are lots of people that love me and there are lots of people that hate me. And because of that, I must say, I try to make that those people who hate me loves me. Yeah. And in the professional, you can't do it because you will have more people that hate. Because I'm a foreigner in Germany, even if I have the German pass, you're still a foreigner, and that's like for me very difficult here in Germany to go higher and higher.
uh-huh. There is a barrier, you can say.
Yeah, of course. It is not that because that I gave myself up. No, I will never give up. But there are situations where I say, no. There are coaches, they are 10 times better than me.
Okay.
I had the luck that I become the technical director. It was lots of luck, yeah, out the situation. Yeah, and I think that I did good work there. And I was successful at the academy, but I would say it's not enough and not good enough for a national team or another parts of teams. No?
Right.
Of course, if the Indian national team says, "Hey, we need a coach for as an assistant who gives them the experience," why not? Klar, of course, why not? For me, it is important that the people who knows me knows my quality, yeah, and the experience what I did, yeah, and the rest the people have to decide self. But Germany national team give those parts the younger people who are now coming, who are 18, 17, who are hungry, give them. Yeah, my time is a bit past, but I have still joy on the football.
Right. Correct. Now tell me one thing, if you are now saying that all these things are, beyond your control or beyond your reach, so is there any, a goal or a mission for you now to take up this, maybe a short term or a long term goal like that? So what you'll be, pursuing now?
I don't understand.
What is your, is there any goal? Long term goal?
Yeah.
Or a short term
my
goal,
goal,
maybe within a couple of years or maybe long term?
my goal is now to start to listen to myself. To listen to myself what I want to have in life. I was every time working for another people and was looking that they are happy. I was never looking if I'm happy. I was every time looking, how is he happy? And I'm starting now to learn to listen inside of me, to look if I am happy. What does my person want? I every time work for the club and I was looking that the club is good. No, I have to look now on myself. Because the part of me who was every time very quiet is now a part that he says, no, I don't want it. My goals are now like to listen to myself, to think over myself, and to work that what I want to do in life. Yeah, and I say, if it is go abroad, catch not a new information, learn and love again the football, how you supposed to love it. Yeah, because without sports, without football, for me it would be terrible. I had it 8 months. Like I did want to listen about football. I did like a pause, 8 months, and it was for me like very good. But it was like scratching me to go again out and go on a pitch. But now in the moment, I must say, I just listen everything what the people come talk with me. I say yes, okay, but I don't do fast decisions. I take time,
Right.
even months. I won't do fast decision. What later I will say, oh shit, why did I do it? No, I want to do that for what I want. I don't want to work for anybody no more in the football. Yeah, if I do it for myself. And if I'm 100% sure I want to work with this club, then I want to stand behind the club. Yeah, and I want to represent the club with the feelings what I have, with the experience what I have, and bring the club to a next level with the full joy and with the full energy what I have, and the people around me that I know I'm working with people who shares the joy about football like myself.
Right.
And then I will be pleased.
Right. Now that gives me one thought that are you going to start your own academy? Because you don't want
We
to.
won't know. We won't know. Yeah, maybe not.
Might be.
I don't know. Yeah.
Might be in the future. It might be.
You know, lots of parents, lots of clients, lots of people said to me, Arsenio, make your own football school open, make your own academy, make that what you have, what you think, what is important in football. It's like, for me, it's a lot of the mindset. Yeah, it's no more the football. To teach a player how to play football is one part. Yeah, the most part is what works here inside. Yeah, and that lots of people forget, because if you see the situation, like in Germany, they go to school and directly from the school they go to the pitch. They didn't have breakfast. They didn't study it yet. No? Because in Germany, they from 8 o'clock till 4 o'clock they go to school. No? And then after that, like 5 p.m. Soccer starts. Yeah, soccer school starts, and then they have no time, they have no life, and you have to catch those players in a proper time and try to give them the motivation to do it continually. Yeah, but give him the space where he can his own personality, even on the pitch. Yeah, that he can play freely. And not because I say as coach, you have to do this. No. As a coach, I give him the space. He should feel free to play football. Because that are those players who are much successful than those players where the coach put them very in the box and tell you have to do that what I want. Give place that you say you have to work like that and that must be there, or like a structure must be there, but give the players a bit space to play their own football, because that is what football miss. Guys like Ronaldo, Messi, and that are individual players what have their own touch of football they bring on the pitch. And like this kind of players we need in future. So give him space. Yeah. Don't go on the opinion what he can't do. What he can't do, they can 10 coaches they will all find that what he can't do. Yeah, this is not good, this is not good, and this is not, that everybody can do. But to find that part, what makes the player, that guy, that player that has the one touch where he's very, very good, that to find is very difficult. And I try to give the players more opinion of the space that I can see what he can do, yeah, without the pressure from me. Because if you go to school, you got the pressure from the teacher. Yes. You go at home, you got the pressure from the parents. Why should I, as coach, put more pressure on it? There are those players who never going to make the step higher. You have to make a different kind of pressure very slowly, yeah. And that's why I say to the lots of parents who goes with them from one school to another, from one private lesson to another, and I say, hey, that's too much. Your son, he eats like lunch in the car. He lives in the car because you're driving from one to the. You have to give the players a bit space, and he will become better.
Right. That's correct. Like you allow the players to be natural as they are. There should not be any pressure or something like that. Now, tell me one thing. As suppose it almost all the things you have said here, but the point is for a young footballers, students or children, what will be your one sentence advice to them to pursue the football as their profession?
If you want to be successful in football, you have to keep your circle small. Keep your circle small and try to be yourself. Not that what other people want to see, be yourself. Yeah, and try to do that what you self says it's the right thing. You have to struggle. That's why I say keep your circle small, because your circle with the people around you are those people who are responsible that you are how you are. If you sit in a room with lots of doctors, you will have automatic the think way like a doctor.
Right.
If you sit in a room full of people who are very depressed, you will become depressed. That's why look in what for a circle you have the people and keep it small. Not everybody must know what is your next step. Yeah, take your time, and God will give you the right way to make it on that point. If it doesn't work, then it was not for you.
Correct.
But you have to, at last, you have to stand in front of the mirror, and you have to look in the mirror, and you can lie your parents, you can lie your girlfriend. If they ask, did you did everything? Did you give the best? You can say yes to your girlfriend. You can say yes to your parents. You can yes to anybody who asks you this question. But if you stand in front of the mirror and you look in the mirror and you say, did I give my best? Yourself, you can't lie.
Right.
And that's the point what we have to learn. Yeah, we have to be honest to ourselves.
Fantastic. Nice words you have said. Fantastic. Honest and true to oneself. Never lie to self. Fantastic words. Young people who are watching this, they should adopt this sentence, and they should be putting on their board, in the golden letters. Be yourself. Yes. Don't lie to yourself, and give 100% hard work. Success is always.
You have to be yourself, not that what the people want to see.
Correct.
Because if you work like that, what the people want, and I did it self. It is not that I was working every time that what I want. No, I was working what other people wanted to see me, what people wanted to make me for them. Yeah, and I learned. it was not me.
Nicely
I
put
did
up.
decision that was not good decision, but I did it for them. And now I'm sitting, and I got nothing. I got
Right.
nothing from it. Now I'm starting to listen to myself. Now I got another mindset, another decision what I have to make.
Right.
And that's my experience. Yeah. Somebody else would say, no, this is bullshit. Yeah, then it's bullshit. But I'm going to stand behind that, what I say.
Right. Now, coming to maybe the penultimate or the ultimate question before the final whistle blows off. You must be having a lot of fans all over the world. Is there any message you can give it to your fans?
I think, the point of fans, I won't say that are fans, that are friends, that are people who like me. Yeah, fans are like stars, but I'm not a star. I'm just a normal local guy. Yeah, who has the opinion to work for one of the biggest European club. As I said before, keep your circle small, try your best, never give up on your dreams. Yeah, but don't forget that you want to be successful, you want to buy a good car, you want to live in a posh house. It only goes about success. You have to work.
Right. Nicely said in a short sentence. Fantastic about it. And before winding up, let me, on personal side as well as our podcast channel, wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. And future, we would like to see you representing your country in 2028 Olympics, maybe, or any other world events. And wishing you all the best in your life. Whenever you come to India, please, definitely we can have a time to chat with you. And if you allow us to meet you there in Mumbai, so that's the final. Wishing you a very good bye from here. And again, our expressions of gratitude to you for allow us to talk to you again. Otherwise it's very difficult because of technical issues we had to find this. And once again, very big thank you.
No
nice
problem.
gesture from your side to give us the time. And whenever we come to India, we'll definitely meet up.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having you and interview. And I hope that the people who listen my story maybe they can contact me, everybody, no problem. And I hope that with the video, your channel, what I will say, I'm very glad to be a part of your. My English is not so good, but I try my best. My experience to express the words in German would be much better, but I hope that the people understand me what I want to give.
Definitely. Thanks a lot for your time, and again, thank you. We'll catch up again whenever we meet. Thank you and all the best.